Next, we have the President's Awards for Educational Excellence. To be eligible for the President's Award for Educational Excellence, students must earn an average of 90% or higher during their 7th and 8th grade years. I will read the letter from the President. Unfortunately, the actual words have not made it here yet. So when I do announce and call you up, I have something else for you. So once they do come in, I will make sure that everybody will get a copy of this. Please accept my congratulations on receiving the President's Education Award. I am pleased to join your family, friends, and teachers in recognizing this outstanding accomplishment. Education is the key to ensuring our nation's young people gain the skills and knowledge necessary to achieve their dreams and succeed in the 21st century. By earning this honor, you have shown a commitment to working hard in the classroom and to meeting the highest academic standards. Students like you will chart the course of our country's unwritten history, and I commend you for setting a powerful example for all young Americans. I encourage you to always set your sights high, and I wish you the very best in the years ahead. President Barack Obama. As I call you, please come up and line on the stage. McKenna Harrelson. Allison Jeffers. We have what used to be called the Parents Club Scholarship, but since we no longer have a Parents Club, we have changed it to the Holy Spirit Parish School Academic Scholarship. This scholarship is granted to the top female and male based on academic excellence. Awards are calculated from grades beginning in the first trimester of 7th grade through the second trimester of 8th grade. The recipients of the Parent Club $1,000 scholarship are Allison Jeffers and Carlos Ramirez. In a moment, we will have our valedictorian address. But first, let me tell you a little bit about the valedictorian. This goes to the student that has had the highest GPA throughout 7th and 8th grade. So it's very difficult, and I'm very proud to announce and invite her here for the valedictorian address, Allie Jeffers.
Thank you. Parents, family, and friends, I'm so honored to share with you our Holy Spirit story and present to you the graduating class of 2013. Five days a week, 7 hours a day, 185 days a year, 9 years. That's 11,655 hours of complete togetherness. Can you believe that we're finally here, graduating from Holy Spirit? It seems like just yesterday that it was the first day of kindergarten. Parents with cameras in one hand and child in the other, taking our first picture under the Holy Spirit sign with our jumpers, shiny new shoes, and crisp white shirts, if only for a day. For some of us clinging to our parents' hands, and others ready to take on this new adventure, leaving our parents sadly in the dust. The only thing we had in common at that point was our parents' dream of giving us the gift of 9 years at Holy Spirit School, a place that for most people in the world only exists in fairy tales and Leave It to Beaver. A place so secure that we could freely develop our minds, our bodies, and our souls. Little did we know at that point that we would become a family. Like our own families, we share so many unforgettable memories. Who can forget the times when Caitlin would show up to school in princess costumes on free dress days? Or while everyone else recited the Our Father during morning prayer, Cooper decided to recite his prayer of fried chicken. Or the visual of Mrs. Malaki and her hair hopping like a bunny with the first graders to class. Only our small class of 31 would laugh when Fabio says, "There goes that frog again." Although we've made many memories together, that is just a small part of the gift that we have received. This gift is our experience at Holy Spirit, and it has prepared us for the strange new world of high school and even life beyond that. Our 9 years at Holy Spirit has not only helped us to become good students, but whole people. And along the way, we've learned something from each teacher. The journey started with Mrs. Polacki, who with one jingle of a bell could get 36 crazy kindergartners to freeze on command, and a few parents too. Mrs. Glenn taught us that first graders can climb walls, and that a teacher can have unconditional love no matter what mess we made. Mrs. McCaffrey taught us the art of Catholic guilt, and what would happen if we didn't do our homework. Mrs. Wong taught us multiplication ice cream sundae style, and that you can never have too many shoes, because there will always be another shoebox project. Mrs. Reed taught us that we are braver than we believe, stronger than we seem, and smarter than we think, and that God is a friend whom you can always rely on. Mrs. Saban is why I'm able to stand up here today, because she taught us how to speak in front of an audience in all sorts of ridiculous costumes. Mr. L taught us that a preposition is anything a rat can do with a box, and that you don't have to be a girl to be a neat freak. Mrs. Hahn taught us what high school will really be like, and I'm sure she scared every one of us with that lecture. And that sometimes the only way to get 7th and 8th graders to pay attention during class is to dance across the room 80s style. Mrs. Malaki taught us how to always be our better selves, that science is actually interesting, and most importantly, how to nature feed. Mrs. De Gregorio took us on a journey to Spain and Mexico and taught us that in civilized countries, they have siestas in the middle of the day. And finally, last but not least, there's Mr. G, who taught us how to argue our opinion, even when we're wrong. And that hair salons are not necessary. Not only did we learn a lot from our teachers, Holy Spirit School itself had a huge impact that God plays an important role in every aspect of our lives, and 101 ways to break a uniform code. As we complete our lasts here as Holy Spirit bears, our last year of exciting together, our last recess ever, and our last picture under the Holy Spirit sign, I realize that this is not the end, but only a new beginning. But today, I would like to thank our parents for giving us this wonderful gift. Remember that a gift is only truly a gift if you make something of it. So wherever your journey takes you from here, don't forget where you came from. And if you should ever come across a difficult time in your life, just close your eyes and imagine us all together, sitting in a circle, crisscross applesauce, hands in your lap. When your greatest worry in the world was whether or not you would receive your super dog for the day. And remember that your Holy Spirit family is only a text, Snapchat, or Vic's ice cream away. Uh-oh.